All you Kenyans who believe in your white Jesus, and you will defend and kill your brothers and sisters for that white Jesus. You should be ashamed of yourself. You guys are stupid. All you Hebrew Israelites, you are an infection to the community. You need to educate yourselves on your true identity and your true spiritual system. Ain't no peace in none of that shit y'all doing. It ain't nothing but delusion and distraction. And y'all are the embarrassment. You're a shame to the black community.
African Americans' reaction to what happened to an African American who said Jesus was black in Kenya. For those of you that do not know the story, I'll play back the video for you to watch in order to get better understanding. And please guys, at the end of it, I would love you to drop your opinion in the comment section. Let's watch.
Hey, did y'all hear what happened in Kenya? So, a bunch of delusional Hebrew Israelites, all right, these Hebrew Israelites, but these the kind that believe in Jesus, all right, went to Kenya and apparently told these Kenyans, all right, these African Kenyans, that Jesus was black. And you know what happened? Them goddamn Kenyans got offended and tried to whip them African Americans' asses, all right, for messing with their white Jesus. That's embarrassing. It's embarrassing on so many different levels. It's embarrassing for African Americans. It's embarrassing for Kenyans. And listen, I know Kenya. I'm not gonna make this a Kenyan thing. All right. It's funny that it happened in Kenya though, because these Kenyans who are Christian, the ones that had to be Christian, they love their white Jesus. They love their white Jesus. And you can't be telling them that they white Jesus ain't white. Be damned if it's got to be black. And you talk about some self-hate. But check it out. These black African-American Hebrew Israelites are also self-hating, because they keep calling themselves Hebrew Israelites. We ain't no goddamn Hebrew Israelites. We West Africans. I can't stand these ignorant African Americans who went from being Christians to Muslims to Hebrew Israelites. All right? Power Rangers. We got all kind of different Power Rangers out there. Everybody, y'all just can't put that Bible down, can you? You can't take them chains off your neck. That white man beat the shit out of you with that damn Bible. That white man beat the shit out of you with that Bible. And from the continent to the new world. And now we got delusional ass Power Rangers going to Africa telling them that Jesus was black. First of all that shit was made up. The Bible is made up by white folk. All right? Jesus is their character. All right? Jesus is the white man's version of the African character who was created by Africans. It's not even his name. The story is not even ours. It's a carbon copy. Y'all just can't put the Bible. I swear to God, y'all fighting over it is a one book that contradicts itself over and over and over again. A book that was written, all right, supposedly by several different people hundreds of years before anything had happened. Last time I checked, there was no TiVo. You couldn't record it and save it for later. There was no Blu-ray or DVR, okay? Most of these people couldn't read. They was illiterate, but they wrote this book. And people fight and kill over it. They get mad as personal. That Bible is in. Listen, the Bible is the worst thing that ever happened to an African. It's the worst. You know how shameful and embarrassing it is to have Power Ranger Hebrew Israelites who are West Africans, who are ashamed of their great West African culture and spiritual traditions, right? These West Africans going to East Africa with a bunch of other coon-ass Africans who love their white Jesus, and they fighting on Africa for their white man, for white supremacy. It's embarrassing internationally. Some embarrassing shit. Fighting over the white man. You love the white man. The British did a fucking number on us, huh? Because we all speak English. It was the British that gave you that damn Bible, that beat the shit out of you for that Bible, that genocided your people and forced you to read that goddamn Bible so they can justify to you and to them that what they was doing was correct. That what they was doing was manifest destiny. Now all y'all looking stupid. Fucking Hebrew. Oh my God, I can't stand those Hebrew Israelites. You ain't nothing but Power Ranger Muslims. You ain't nothing but Christian. Now, if you are a Hebrew Israelite, you believe in Jesus Christ, now you're a Christian. You went back to Christianity. You are a Christian. A Christian is just a Jew who believes in Jesus Christ being the Messiah. All right? Most Jews, they still waiting for their Messiah. Huh? They want a tough guy like David to come kick some ass. All right? But you guys still waiting around. Y'all fantasy. Y'all fighting over Power Rangers. Y'all fighting over superstitious, fictitious shit. Now, I know Kenya got a great ancient history. How the hell did they convince you Kenyans that white Jesus was your Lord and Savior? That white people are your Lord and Savior? That them British people are your Lord and Savior? Huh? How is it now that you Kenyans still believe that white Jesus is your God? And how is it that you damn Hebrew Israelites believe that Jesus is your God and you some sort of Hebrew Israelite from way the hell over there somewhere? Y'all so stupid. Y'all think that Israel is your homeland of y'all, when in fact Israel was something that was made up by the British and America not even 100 years ago. Literally, there's documentation of America and Britain creating the country of Israel. All right, that wasn't even their first pick. They wanted to go somewhere deep in Africa, but they couldn't justify those white folk being there. You got white people genociding the brown people in Israel right now for their fantasy, right? Of pretending to be Jews when they really Russian and Ukrainians. You got black people who so ashamed of themselves that they can't get rid of that Bible, and they faking like they're not Christian, but they are Christian. Reading out of the same goddamn Bible, justifying it. Going over there trying to convert other people who are also blind and delusional about their Christianity and trying to have them participate in their delusion. Look, just because you make them black don't make them real. Jesus never existed. Ooh, that hurt. Oh, God. You can't say that. You're going to hell. You're going to hell. Jesus never existed. He's a fictitious character. Fictitious. Ask anybody who actually studied religion. They will tell you that Jesus is a fictitious character. There's plenty of Jesuses before Jesus. Jesus was inspired by other people. Other people who were born, via God and some woman. How many goddamn, almost every religion, okay, including almost all the Greek religions, right, got some goddamn demigod, right, who daddy was God and mama was just some woman, just hanging around, got raped at night or tricked by the god, right, and was forced to have a deity baby, and that deity baby went and sacrificed himself. How many stories do we have of that? Huh? Hercules? Hello? Come on, man. You all should be Kenyans. You should have secondhand embarrassment. African Americans, secondhand embarrassment. African people globally, we should be embarrassed. This is embarrassing. You guys are making fools of yourselves. You're making fools of yourselves because you're not proud of who you are. All you guys hate yourselves because you're fighting over white Jesus. Now I give the Kenyans, I give them a little bit of break. A little bit of break because they're just now, well, I would say some of them may not have access to all this good information or the truth. All right? But you African Americans, you ain't got no goddamn excuse. You ain't got no damn excuse believing that damn bullshit, that damn Bible. You ain't got no goddamn excuse believing in that shit. And then y'all want to go and spread that shit across Africa? You want to infect Africa with your bullshit? With your Hebrew Israelite crap? With that garbage? With that trash? Just because the stories line up, just because it's a coincidence don't mean nothing. You let enough time go by, that shit doesn't happen over and over and over and over and over again. Do you know how many times the world was supposed to end? Huh? Do you know how many times Armageddon was supposed to happen? Did you know that Armageddon is white cultural consistency? Huh? Ragnarok? Huh? Do you know Europeans have always had a history of having a demise at the end anyway? Everybody dying at the end and going to Ragnarok. Everybody dying at the end at the rapture and going to heaven. It's the same shit. You guys are stupid. All you Hebrew Israelites are retarded and stupid. You are an infection to the community. You need to educate yourselves on your true identity and your true spiritual system. Ain't no peace in none of that shit y'all doing. It ain't nothing but delusion and distraction. And y'all the embarrassment. All you Kenyans, You Kenyans who believe in your white Jesus, and you will defend and kill your brothers and sisters for that white Jesus. You should be ashamed of yourself. And all you African Americans that put all the energy going to Africa, your motherland, to spread that fucking white poison to our African brothers and sisters. I don't care if your poison is different from their poison. It's poison, none the same. You're ashamed to the black community.
At this point, I don't know what to say. Seriously, my head is hot. And guess what I need right now? A cold shower to cool my temperature down. As Ghanaians will say, this one there, I will leave it to you guys. I beg, drop your thoughts in the comment section. Thanks in advance. But before I go, I would love to encourage our fellow blacks. My fellow blacks, are you listening? Please don't let anyone brainwash you. Biko, they've done it to our ancestors and got scot-free. Let's not allow history to repeat itself again. That's just what I have to say. So guys, everything that has a beginning also has an end. I've come to the end of my video. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. Do also like, subscribe to the channel. Share this video to as many eyes out there. I believe they'll watch and learn from it. I love you guys always. Bye-bye.